Josh, you have a new buy in the healthcare space. It is Bristol-Myers.
Yeah, God help me. Here we go again. If you liked how I did on Pfizer, you're really going to love this one. This is technical, but I want to say a couple of things about healthcare very quickly. Number one, it's the best performing sector in the S&P this year, kind of neck and neck with communications. But most of what's happening in communications is Meta making all-time highs. So take that one with a grain of salt. Healthcare is off a little bit today, but year to date up 6.55%, and it was one of the worst sectors last year. Obviously, going into an election, people don't get bowled up on pharmaceuticals. Okay, fine. So that's passed. I think what's really interesting about Bristol-Myers, this is a version that Pfizer should look at for how a turnaround actually happens. They have a legacy portfolio too, just like Pfizer, but now they've got a growth portfolio, and it's focused on immunotherapy and oncology, and that's a very hot area, and the stock is now working. They're going to report tomorrow, so if I'm hiding, you'll know where I am. $11.6 billion in revenue, which is give or take flat year over year, earnings of $1.47. But I think what people are really going to be keying in on is the continued improvement of the growth pipeline relative to some of the legacy drugs and the stuff that's coming off patent. Technically, though, is what I want you to focus your attention on. The stock is 3% below 52-week highs. RSI at 57, not yet overbought, only 2% above its 200-day. But this is a name that looks like it's going to break the November high and just keep on going. If you get a good number in the morning, that's your catalyst. That's why it will work out. If not, I am trailing it with a stop. And it's on my best stocks in the market list for a reason. People are accumulating this name.
I mean, Josh, only because you mentioned it, I do want to ask you about patent cliffs. I'm looking at Eliquis generics for that next year. Eliquis is about 25% of revenue. You talk about their growth portfolio, Opdivo, patent cliff in 2028. No concerns about that. Is this a long-term hold? Worried about that when so much of the revenue is tied to two drugs? They're going to fall off that patent cliff in just a few years?
Well, this is the nature of investing in pharmaceuticals. They've all got patent cliffs. The question is, are the bets that they've made in oncology and immunotherapy, or is that the next growth area for the company, and will they be able to execute? And the street is aware of everything you just read to me, and the street has decided that they will execute. They may not, but you know, from my perspective, buying it on the technicals, I won't be around in 2028. I have cliffs of my own to worry about.